Video that Shane Craig did, and I think this is a better example to tell the difference what you're not seeing. And of course, you guys know that I went to the store and I told you I'm going to be pumping out a lot of these videos because when I went to the store and I was looking at these and to return, this is the Pixel 10 Pro Fold and this is the Samsung Galaxy 7 Fold. Now, if you look at it, it looks narrow, right? More narrower. We're not talking about the frame. We're not talking about this black line, the bezel. We're talking about from the display, the picture that you can see from here to this, not the black bezel, not the black bar, not the frame. We're talking about from here to there. And when we go over here, if I can kind of zoom out here, it may look like, oh, well, this one's wider and then this one's more narrow. But in fact, if we could take away the frame and we take away the black bar, the bezel, and we do the same thing over here, because if you look at here, you can tell that extra hinge and you can tell that the line, this one, if you can get in here closer, the black bar, the bezel here is about twice the size as this one. And you take the frame out. If you just go from the screen to the screen, not the tops, because obviously, you know, it's curved here and it's squared off here. So if we go from here, and this would be not measuring the tops, so from this where it starts right here all the way down, and then we go from here all the way down, we're talking about the center of it, right? The center of it, and from this percentage, we'll say the 20 to 80%, right? From the middle of this part here, from this side to this side, from this side to this side, it's exactly the same size. And I measured it through 3 different ones. Now remember, I have the tools and the instruments to do this because I also do development and construction. We have a laser and we can measure it with the laser, obviously the tape measure, and we have a ruler also, but the laser can confirm it. And it was hard. It was really difficult to measure from this end to this end without just by comparing them phone to phone, side by side, because in the images it will look, and it might look on camera, but that's the reason, because this is sitting on a table. You see this aluminum table here, an aluminum top. It's that this is actually thicker, right? And whether it be a 1 millimeter or 2 millimeters versus this one being thinner, it's further back. This one's sitting further back. What do I mean by that? Is that this one will look a little bit bigger on camera, but in reality, when you compare them side by side, it's not, because this one is sitting a little bit higher, closer, and this one's further back. So like with my hand, if I move this finger back, it looks like it's further back, right? And it looks smaller. But when I start to bring it up, it can become about the same size. So if I had my 2 fingers and I try to tap on the screen at the same time, my finger will reach this one first, and then about a millimeter, 2 millimeters difference. It's about 2 millimeters. It's like a 1 point something, 1.67 or something like that. I don't know. But it doesn't matter because it is further back. And so when you sit this on a table, this one's further back, so it looks smaller. Now, if we could measure it and measure what it's sitting, and then of course balance it, bring this up a little, even if it's a millimeter, closer to 2 millimeters, and we start to bring it up from here up to here, you can tell then it'll be the same size. And that's what people forget, is the 3D and the 4D aspect of measuring this, and not just going over on top. And see, we know that this is thinner and lighter. None of them have cases on. This one's going to be 2 millimeters thinner. So it's further back. And if we brought this up a little bit more, as you can tell, if we brought it up a little bit more, it would look, it's the same size, measuring it from here to here.